Each week, from across America, 2 families are chosen. This week, the King family. For them, life is about money, money, money. Penny-pinching Amy is so obsessed with saving and planning for the future that it comes at the expense of her relationship with her daughter. And a family of kids entertainers, the Reeves. Free-spending Miss Lori is completely obsessed with her son, Clark Richard, to the exclusion of her pig costume-wearing husband, Sean. Each wife is about to get a new husband, new children, and a new life.
Make no doubt my children will understand the value of $1. If they want to go on vacation, they must pay for their portion of the trip.
Sean? Sean? I guess that she yells at Sean with this. That's very demeaning. I don't want you to be a slave for the rest of your life.
Real homes.
Like Keegan hasn't brushed his teeth in 2 days. And I know, they've got fur on their teeth.
Take a break.
Real lives.
I can't do this.
Sure you can. You'll be all right.
Real drama.
I need your trust. I need your respect. I think our marriage is either got to be stronger or it's going to fall apart.
In suburban Oklahoma, penny-pinching whirlwind wife Amy King is obsessed with saving money.
Unless we have the money up front for something, we will not get it.
Amy's partner in finance and life is financial advisor husband Kevin.
I like to talk about money. I like to talk about the ways to invest money, to save money.
We get a lot of our clothes from garage sales. The shirt I have on, I got for $1.
Yearly, she could save us $10,000 to $15,000.
I don't want to waste electricity. I don't want to waste water. We play a CD that has 2 songs burned on it. By the end of the 2nd song, they know they need to turn the shower off. Lauren, time's up. I like to brush my children's teeth, and I floss their teeth at least once a week, because 1 cavity will cost more money and more effort than a whole year of me brushing their teeth for them.
The Kings scrimped and saved so successfully, they've completely paid off their $700,000 house.
At the age of 31, we had all bills paid off. I'm 100% debt-free.
In the King strict household, it's all business and no play as Amy tries to make the most efficient, successful young adults possible of Lauren, Keegan, and even 4-year-old Grant.
We do a lot of chores, but we get paid for them. We don't get paid very much, but we do get paid for them.
There are no treats in this house, and they're taught that nothing's for free, not even vacations.
I had to pay $100 for our skiing trip.
In fact, there's no time for fun at all. Every other spare second is devoted to education.
It's important to me that if we have 20 minutes in the car, that we can maximize that time learning. With parenting, we want to be their friend, but our first priority is to be a good parent.
But Amy's serious and stern approach to parenting has come at a cost to her relationship with daughter Lauren, of whom she has high expectations.
I want what's best for her. I want her life to be easier later, so I feel that I put a lot of pressure on her now. So what does PI stand for?
3-point mentor. There's stuff that I know that she does it for a reason, but I sometimes just really don't feel like doing it.
It's my responsibility. No, that's your responsibility to tell her. Say, that's my responsibility.
But Amy's about to abandon all this to swap lives with a woman she's never met 400 miles away in Mississippi. Lori Reeves' whole life is about children and having fun. Every week she transforms herself into Miss Lori, kids entertainer.
When I go out on stage, I have to become the happy, wonderful Miss Lori that everybody loves and adores.
Miss Lori lives in a weird and wonderful world where you never have to grow up.
I still feel like a child because I am a child still.
So rather than adult friends, Miss Lori's bestest friend in the whole wide world is her 12-year-old son, singer-actor Clark Richard.
Clark Richard is my best friend. We've been absolutely inseparable since the day he was born. Clark Richard, when he has a baby.
There are, mama's boys, or there are, daddy's little girl.
And here's Clark Richard.
He's a mama's boy. If I call him, he goes the other way.
And this right here is Clark Richard.
I think that me and my mom have a perfect relationship.
He does everything with me.
I want to be late. We're not.
Go shopping, go swimming. We come home, we play games. It's just a constant, never-ending fun time, always together. Pretty much anything he puts his mind to, he gets.
Pajama days are when I had a stressful day and my mom will let me stay home from school, and then I would just be in our pajamas and play board games and talk and watch TV.
In a world where you never grow up, you also never have to worry about financial responsibilities. To date, Miss Lori's kids' entertainment business has lost $30,000.
I'm not one to squash a dream, however crazy some people might think it is.
We pretty much mortgaged our life to the hilt. Forget about saving for tomorrow because it'll take care of itself.
Sean is a traveling salesman by day and performing pig by night.
I don't really think he enjoys playing Squeedunk the Pig. He does it for us.
When she's not running her failing business, Miss Lori prefers to spend the rest of her time in bed, being waited on hand and foot.
I feel like it's an honor to serve my wife coffee in the morning. A happy wife is a happy life.
And to get ready for bed, what do you say?
I don't want to. I do answer my dad back.
Sean and Clark Richards' relationship is rocky.
While Sean does everything around the house for Miss Lori, hopefully he'll receive his reward in heaven, because he doesn't receive it in the bedroom.
Our sleeping arrangements are...
He's got his room, and I've got mine. Clark Richards' gonna grow up thinking it's abnormal for his wife to want to sleep with him.
It's the day of the swap, and the wives prepare to leave their lives behind.
If I was to come away with one thing from my swap, I hope that I would come away with patience.
I would hope that while I'm gone, that Clark Richard and Sean can find a better way to communicate.
After a 400-mile journey, the wives finally get to see where they'll be living for the next 2 weeks.
It looks like a little miniature castle.
Before they meet their new families, the wives get a chance to explore their new homes.
It's quite dark in here.
Oh, we have one of those. We bought it at a garage sale for less than $5.
It's amazing to think that they have kids here.
Best performance by a young actor, so maybe the son likes to act.
Oh, what's this? Everybody's got their own locker? What a trip. I'll bet you it's strict. Well, go put it in your locker.
This must be their game room. Possibly we could go through it and pick out some stuff he's not playing with anymore, and we could set that aside.
We're into the little boy's room, but then again, where's the toys?
It's a waste.
They need some more toys. There need to be kids around here.
Okay, I dress up like a pig. She really, really, really likes pigs. She's a pig in a play.
For the first week, the wives must live by the rules of their new family. Each wife has written a manual as a guide to the running of their home.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Our average combined income is $40,000. Sean earns $70,000. I earn negative $30,000.
Our average income is $200,000.
I control the money because I'm better at it than Sean. I earn a negative $30,000. This is all on the same page.
Make no doubt my children will understand the value of $1. If they want to go on vacation, they must pay for their portion of the trip.
Sometimes I'd like Clark Richard to stay home with me. We call them pajama days. He doesn't get out of school for that.
Every day, all day is a school day around here.
I have to be careful how often I do this because I have been in trouble with the school truancy officer in the past. Are you kidding me?
I believe every opportunity for learning has to be seized.
We've been together for 19 years, but we've never slept in the same bedroom since. Sean makes sure to pop in and say goodnight before he goes to sleep. There's something really... Okay.
I really like my life. The only part of it I'd like to change is my relationship with my daughter, Lauren. She drives me nuts. Does this little girl hear that? That she drives her mom nuts?
Clark Richard doesn't have a bedtime routine. We hang out until he's ready for bed. We play games or watch a movie. We like to lie in bed and talk about our day. So I'm going to be lying in bed with a 12-year-old all day.
Amy King is a whirlwind, penny-pinching mom from Oklahoma who hates to waste a second. She swapped lives with free-spending children's entertainer Lori Reeves, who spends most of her time in bed. For the first week, the wives must live by the rules of their new family. Later, they get to make some changes. It's the moment of truth. The two wives are about to come face to face with their new husbands and children.
Hi. Keegan, nice to
Hi,
meet you.
Keegan. I'm Miss Lori. And you are?
Hi, I'm Grant.
You're Grant?
I'm Amy.
Hi, Amy.
I'm Sean.
Hi, I'm Lauren.
Hi, Lauren.
This is Herbert.
Hi, Herbert.
He's our little protector.
My son is very active in the theater. He's 12 years old.
And what's his name?
Clark Richard.
Do you know Baby Bumblebee?
And in Mississippi, Clark Richard is center of attention.
I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm squishing up my baby bumblebee. Ew, look at my hands.
I'm concerned about Clark Richard's future wife, or in his future, will he always be disappointed if someone doesn't completely dote on him all the time?
Ouch, it stung me.
Actually, we have a little dog.
Lauren loves dogs. She would love a dog so much.
Yes.
Well, he's my best friend. His name is Herbert.
Didn't hear a whole lot about her husband, which kind of caught me off guard, so I wasn't so sure whether to even ask about that.
My husband and I sleep in separate rooms. We've just always been that way. It's a little crazy, but it works for us.
It's the first morning of the swap, and Lori's taking a shower. But to save water, she's got the length of 2 songs to get clean.
Are you ready?
And then
Finished.
what?
It's finished.
Nuh-uh. Wow. You got me in the middle of that. Does that happen to you?
Yeah, sometimes.
Shower is all about a have-to thing rather than pleasure. Does anybody ever take it just to feel good? Really?
Next for Lori is a lesson in dental bill prevention.
They can teach them to brush their teeth without them having to just check them and recheck them and check them and recheck them and then do it themselves. They have to hold down Grant to do flossing, and he's 4. Was that fast? Did I do it too fast?
No, that's good.
In Mississippi, Amy has to stay in bed all morning.
I normally would have done at least a load of laundry and gotten the kids up, and I'm ready to go.
And Amy makes a surprise discovery about just how Lori communicates with Sean.
Sean? Sean? I guess that she yells at Sean with this. That's very demeaning.
My best attempt at pancakes and bacon, if you like bacon.
How does Lori usually get your attention?
At the Kings, even 4-year-old Grant has to do chores for cash to learn the value of the dollar.
How much do I owe you? 50 cents. Yeah. That's right. Where are you gonna keep it? You gonna keep it in your pocket? You're gonna put it up?
Oh, okay.
You're gonna keep it in your pocket. Okay, I'm gonna get
Keep
you lunch.
it in the car.
Going in the car. And they know the value of a dollar, and they already know how to decide what they really, really want, but children shouldn't have to be that responsible and shouldn't have to know those things yet because they're children and they're supposed to be having fun.
In Mississippi, Amy doesn't just have to be a mom, she has to be a best friend too, to Clark Richard. And that means hanging out with him all day.
Clark Richard's so taken the role of the husband. If your 12-year-old is your best friend, is that what's best for him in the long run?
And Clark Richard gets what he wants when he wants, and Amy has to take him for what's known as a happy treat.
So now what are we looking for?
A cell phone cover, because my mom usually give me a happy treat depending on what I did or what I didn't do.
No, I'm not understanding what you did to get the happy treat.
I usually don't do anything. Just once a week I'll probably get one.
We would not just go buy something just because they want it. They have to know what it is that they want, and they have to save up the money themselves and buy it. And so how much is a happy treat?
About $25.
Okay, so they're in debt. They're so in debt, and their son has a cell phone. He's 12 years old.
The Kings are eating out, but only in a restaurant where the kids eat for free.
Rudolph, 1666.
Why you guys suppose that you focus so much on finding the cheapest?
Well, if we all order soda in a restaurant every time we go out, it costs us $2,000 a year. We'd rather spend our $2,000 a year doing something else, and for the ski trip was one.
But then they still have to pay.
They pay just a small portion.
You said small portion? What do you mean small portion?
Well, you guys paid $100 of your ski
Out of
trip.
180, that's a small portion?
I think the lift tickets alone were $100 a day.
Oh.
Lauren is rebelling against two harsh and strict rules on her. It's her only way of controlling the situation.
Amy's about to perform Miss Laurie's Kids Show. It's the first time she's ever performed in public.
You know, there's more to it than just sitting up in a chair. There is a science to this. This crowd is a tough crowd. Kids can be brutal. This is Miss Amy.
Hi, guys. Well, Miss Laurie usually does this, but I'm the substitute today. Would you help me with a few songs? Yeah? 3 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Have one last surprise for you. I do think it's a positive influence on children's lives, but it's sinking. I would definitely like to go through the finances with Sean and see different possibilities of being able to at least not be spending any more money. No one seems to say, this is not working.
At the Kings, even dinner is seen as an opportunity for educating the kids.
This is the idiom book, and then we'll ask the kids, you know, what they think and if they know what they are. What does it mean when you cost an arm and a leg?
It takes a whole bunch of money.
Yeah.
In this house, it's overrun with education, chores. There's so much of a lack of play and silliness in just being a kid.
In Mississippi, after working all day, it's Sean's job to pick up dinner.
Herbert, I didn't get you anything.
So do we sit down at the table and eat? Or
Actually, me and my mom usually eat on her bed.
where does your dad go?
I'm the one who kind of makes sure everybody has everything they need.
Well, it's very shocking to me that you're spending more time with your 12-year-old son in bed than you are with your husband.
When we go to bed, I'll probably sleep in her bed. She'll wake up with me, and I'll wake up with her.
I don't know what happened to Sean, but he got kind of pushed away somewhere.
Laurie is taking time out to get to know more about Lauren.
See? Yeah, but you know, the more you practice, the easier that'll be.
We have a band called Plex. We don't get to practice a lot because my mom doesn't want more than one person coming over.
And your mom, does she give you a reason why she doesn't want y'all practicing?
Doesn't want everybody over. And so it's kind of really hard to practice.
That's tough.
I don't know if she really wants me to play them. I like her because she listens to me a lot more and she'll not interrupt me, and I feel really great.
You make me sad. Your eyes are all watery.
Laurie decides to talk to Kevin about letting Lauren be a kid.
Amy is so scholastically driven and wants her to do so well.
And maybe her makeup isn't academic. And no matter how hard you try to make her be something that she's not, you know, it's going to be a constant struggle, that's for sure, yeah.
I think you've nailed it on the head.
You know, maybe she's just not a straight-A student. Maybe you need to curtail your expectations and responsibilities and et cetera around Lauren's personality, not around how you think Lauren should be.
Amy has decided to ask Sean how he feels about his role in the family.
So you're saying, do you think Clark Richard comes first before the marriage?
Well, it says in there. It says in the manual. He's my focus, and Clark Richard, Clark Richard, Clark Richard, and I think that's great. I do, but
That leaves me out in the cold. I guess you hear yourself talking and you feel like nobody hears you talking, you know? Or when you speak, you feel like they're not listening to you.
how's that working for you?
It's not been working.
Kevin leads me to believe that I make all the decisions, but then if it's big decisions, he puts his foot down and says, absolutely not.
That's where I've probably failed myself and my relationship with my wife and my son.
Today, everything is about to change in the Reeves and King households as the new wives take control.
Kevin says he's up for change, but I'm wondering if he's ready for Miss Lori.
So if I have to be the bad guy to set them straight for the long term, then so be it.
The families are summoned to the rules change ceremony. It's time for the wives to lay down the new rules which the families must obey.
Sean, I feel that you have been a second-class citizen for too long. The life of this household no longer will revolve around Clark and Lori. They have taken advantage of you, and this has to stop.
Kevin, you and your kids have been stiff long enough. It's time you all learn to be silly. And we are about to have a lot of fun.
I've made a pie chart that represents where the work distribution is coming from, and this also represents the time that you guys are spending together. 1% of the time, Sean and Lori are spending time together, while 90% of the time, Lori and Clark are spending time together. So I want to make some changes in that area. I want you to spend more time together.
We will have a pajama day, no school.
Oh my gosh.
I think that bankruptcy is a real issue, and I think that you're headed that way, and if you don't make some serious, real changes right now, then you're doomed financially. I want you to be aware of all the ways that you are spending money daily. It costs money to have this light on right now.
We're putting on a show, and Plex is going to debut.
Okay.
Clark, I want you to contribute at least 10% to your activities. $5 will go towards your weekly singing lessons. Put your money where your mouth is.
Kevin, I want you to give back the money that Lauren, Keegan, and Grant paid towards the ski trip.
Because?
Sorry.
I am going to declutter the house, and we are going to have a garage sale.
There's some things that we fundamentally disagree on, and we need to agree to disagree.
You can brush your teeth by yourself. If you get cavities, so be it. What do you think of that?
That definitely doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever.
No chores.
Yeah.
Based on the rule change, there's 4 kids and 1 adult now.
Clark, no 12-year-old should have a cell phone. When your family is sinking in debt.
I can't do this.
Pumpkin, you'll be all right.
I think I forgot something. This is all.
Lori has one last surprise to bring fun to the family.
I forgot the last one.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Now that's going to turn the King household upside down, I think.
This is like the best day of my life.
Okay, hand over the goods. You can do it. I know you can do it.
I know.
A 12-year-old can live without a cell phone.
This is my favorite rule right here. And I hope that we'll get to keep him. I love you.
In the Reeves house, Amy's rules aim to put the family on a firm financial basis, saving on dental bills with supervised toothbrushing,
And on the back side of it, too.
water bills with timed showers,
Clark, that's the end of the second song.
Okay, I'm getting out.
and saving electricity.
Quick. This morning, you left poor lights on.
I'm sorry.
Beware and flick off the lights.
Money is very important, and she really wants to save up all of her money that she can, but it just bugs me. Sorry.
Okay.
At the Kings, it's pajama day. Lori wants to bring fun to the family, and first up, Kevin has to wear a tie-dye shirt to work.
One thing that Lori mentioned was, there's 12 sick days. Well, we like to use our sick days when we really need them, in case someone's sick.
But today, the kids are taking the day off school just to have fun. And instead of timed showers, bath times are now about fun.
There's water. I'm fine.
There we go.
Okay, everybody come up. There he is.
So, I think that Miss Lori is a little bit more friend than a mom.
You got one?
Next up in Amy's Financial Rules Rescue Package is selling all the Reeves worldly goods at a garage sale.
So this is 50 cents.
I thought the shirts were $1.
Right.
I thought the shirts
It was, but we negotiated.
Are we saving this money for something in particular?
He has to start paying for his own voice lessons.
Okay. That's worth it then.
You want to give us $3 then?
No.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just donate the extra 50 cents and you can have the $2.
After 4 hours of trading, Amy and Clark Richard have raised $312.
What's up?
Unaware Amy's garage sale clearance is underway, Sean's back from work.
Turn around.
Goodness sakes. Yeah, she stripped it clean. To us, it's quite harsh. It's impersonal.
How's Lori gonna react when she first walks in the house? Where's my stuff?
At the Kings, Kevin's having trouble adjusting to Lori's fun rules. Tensions are rising, and to make matters worse, the kids can do their homework whenever they want.
Have you got all your homework done? Don't you need to take care of that?
I'll go check.
When do you usually do it?
Whenever I feel like it.
Huh?
Whenever I feel like it.
I'm all about play. I'm here, and have these set of rules and everything, and he's just following the rules, and he's just having fun and having a good time.
Just, per the rules, reminding him to do his homework. Well,
Can you
I just
not
asked
just let
him
it
about his
slide?
homework. I mean, as a parent, that's one of my roles and responsibilities.
My rules are in effect right now, and he's just following the rules.
For us, what makes sense is you teach a kid
I
responsibility.
want him to look at you and go, "Isn't this fun, Dad? I know it may not be going to be like this all the time, but it is right now. Let's have fun." Kevin doesn't want his kids to just kick back. They've always got to be learning something or be responsible.
Having put her money-saving rules into action, Amy's now tackling the biggest problem, Lori's failing business.
It's not all Lori, all Lori, all Lori all the time. It takes two
I
to tango.
agree with that, because you could be telling her no. There's got to be some kind of cutoff. I mean, would it be possible not to spend another penny? Would that be possible? I so want your money to work for you and not against you. I don't want you to be a slave for the rest of your life because of a few bad years.
I know that that's one of the things that I need to learn how to do is to say no.
I think that's a start.
It is possible. I mean, it has to be, there has to be a start somewhere.
At the Kings, under Lori's rules, it's up to the kids to clean their own teeth, but only Grant is making the effort. And as part of Lori's fun rules, the kids can eat whatever they want. For Kevin, it's the final straw.
Do you think that's going to help you want your dinner?
Love it.
It's going to make your stomach feel even better. Stuffing your face with junk. Like Keegan hasn't brushed his teeth in 2 days. And I know, they've got fur on their teeth. That leads to bad dentist appointments.
So how do you know he hasn't brushed his teeth?
I've seen them. That's one little thing going by the wayside. They're doing things that aren't really good for
I've just
them.
had so many people say to me,
I'll
and
ask them something, and they'll just be like,
I have to take a break. Totally feel that he was having a go at me instead of just going with the moment, enjoying this silly fun time with his children that chances are they'll never experience again.
Amy has ruled that instead of Sean doing all the cooking and eating alone, the family must prepare and have dinner together.
This is my whole philosophy, is that it's a family unit. Everything's the whole family, that everyone contributes, that everyone is heard.
I like how Amy makes us eat dinner every day at the table.
What is the name of the composite volcano that erupted in 1980 in Washington State?
On St. Helens.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
And how we have little family time.
I'll stack them. To get up and do this, I can't tell you how just fantastic it is to have someone with her energy. I wish she'd come back next year and we could do it again.
Lori is still determined Kevin should have fun with his kids, and she has one last plan.
800 balloons in his office.
Oh my God. You have to go put it in there.
If this can't break the spirit, I don't know what will.
Wait, you just keep them in there. No, you have to keep them in there.
Hey, Dad!
Hey, guys.
How's work?
Good. It's fine.
Yep.
Now that is good.
At last, Kevin starts having fun.
I think that my dad's okay with loosening up because I think he's always wanted to, and this is just his time to do that.
After the success of family dinner, Amy has ruled that instead of spending all his time with his mother, Clark Richard should spend quality time with his dad.
Amy is one of the most nicest ladies I've ever met. I think she does a very good job of helping me and my dad communicate much better. I think that's awesome.
Well, when do you think was the last time that we've ever talked like this before? The reason why I don't get to spend time with you is because you're always at work.
Sometimes I don't take a time to stop and say, hey, how you doing?
How could we help that? Because you can't take off time from work.
But what we're going to do is, make sure that when I'm doing work, I'm doing work, and before I get home, all my work's done, so that when I do get home, I can devote all my time to you.
At the Kings, Lori has ruled that Lauren's band play for the very first time at a party for family and friends.
You got everything you need?
Yeah.
You sure?
Audience.
A costume?
Oh, we should all wear this.
T-shirts. Everybody needs to go change. Oh my God. Rock on. Put it down and go change.
Kevin has loosened up to the point where he's agreed to be the warm-up act.
Kevin Kangaroo and the baby Cubbies. Kangaroos go hop, 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 and their ears go flop, 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 and another swishy, 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 swash. All right, Kevin, bye, baby Joey. Thank you.
If you're a dad and you can't put a kangaroo suit on, then you're missing out.
Are you ready to roll?
Before today, Lauren's band had never even been allowed to practice in the house. But now it's time for their debut. Lori's hoping that Kevin will realize how much music and the band mean to Lauren.
I thought Lauren's band was terrific. This is something that I think is important to her, so it's something that we really should consider and try to make reality for her.
I feel a lot more confident now that we've actually got to do it. I wish that my mom would have been here, but I also feel like this wouldn't have happened if she was here. When I tell my mom about how much it made me feel, hopefully she'll understand that we should do it more often.
It's the last night of the swap, and the past 2 weeks have made Sean reflect on his relationship with Lori.
I just feel as though we're together, we're married, and we've grown apart.
All I know is that you've been given a second chance, and you can either take it or leave it. I'm gonna give you a sentence. I want you to finish.
Okay.
I need respect.
I need, respect. I need companionship. I want to lay in the same bed. I'd like to have her make me breakfast from bed one of these days.
Let me see you go like that. There, okay.
When Lori comes back, I think our marriage has either got to be stronger or it's going to fall apart.
It's the final day of the swap.
You know what? It wasn't so bad. You know, the house can be a little unorganized at times, and kids can be silly. We're pushing them, and that doesn't allow them to be a kid sometimes.
One for you.
And there's just enough time for Lori's final rule, giving the kids back their vacation money.
Hey, you go buy some swords.
It's time for the wives to say their goodbyes.
Bye, Reeves.
You're a good boy. You're a good boy.
I really enjoyed her being here. I'm gonna tell my mom that I think that we should maybe be a little easier on each other.
Now the tears are gone and I'm not crying. When you say you love me, you're not lying. So if people want to stay, I know I don't really care. Just as long as you are there. I could live without your love. And now I know you're really mine. I gotta have you all the time.
It's judgment time as the couples finally come face to face across the table.
I feel that you guys are missing out on being parents, on enjoying the craziness of children. Even when you do have fun, it's still educational.
Lauren never felt rushed with Lori. Lori was always willing to stop and take the time and listen, and Lauren did respond pretty well to that.
I know one of the things that she kept repeating to me was that she doesn't get the opportunity to show you that she can earn your respect.
I'm very torn with her all the time. I want to accept her for who she is, but I want to make her better. But then I want to accept her. And I don't know what to do about that. And I would so love for you to help me, or anyone. I would listen to any suggestion.
Well, maybe accepting her for who she is making her better.
And so I think it's something you're going to have to release and say, you know what? That's her.
That's who she
is.
is.
And that's how she's going to be.
I need to reevaluate. I have concerns about your finances. You're possibly on the verge of bankruptcy.
Oh, we're on our way back up.
Oh.
I mean, I guess he didn't explain that. I mean, we've been there.
But what do you have in place to make sure that doesn't happen again? I believe that when you start a business, that you got to know when to shoot the dog.
I'm sorry, I'm working my booty off.
And I have disconnected from the financial side of it.
But you're the one who has to pay the price. Just some things that I got when I was reading the manual. It just seemed like Lori and Clark Richard come before Lori and Sean. So I was just really sad that your husband doesn't come first to you.
Well, I disagree with that. He is the other half of our family. I mean,
Did you hear what you just said, though? He's the other half of our family. One evening, we talked for 2 hours, and I said, what do you want? And he could not verbalize.
But the things that I want or the things that I need.
Don't say something just to say it.
No, I'm not going to, you know, I need to be more a part of the house. And I need your trust. I need your respect. I want to become a part of the master plan that you have and come out with a better feeling about each other.
The couples are about to be reunited with their children.
Oh, I miss you.
That's some kisses.
Let's show Mom the house.
Yeah, nice. Looks like we're moving out.
There have been big changes in both households since the swap.
As far as father and son time, that's a great rule because father and son time is priceless.
Amy brought a lot of love to the house because me and my dad weren't really getting along, but now we're getting along much better.
I've seen a change with Lori being more receptive to my ideas.
Sean has put more attention into our finances.
Reformulating everything from our phone bills to where the best gas prices are to try to save and consolidate as much as we can. I feel more involved. I used to say, it's her world, I just live in it. But now it's our world and we live it together.
And it's just absolutely wonderful to know that just a little time away like that can help Sean to find himself and to find where his place is in this family. We tried to sleep together, and we did okay the first couple nights, but he started not sleeping that well. Most people do sleep together, but for some reason, we don't do that well, and it's more important that he get a good night's sleep.
There have been even bigger changes in the King household.
Amy really loves the dog. I think she's really getting attached to the dog, is becoming a member of the family.
Since the swamp, one thing that I think that's changed is that my mom, that she's been a little bit more playful.
If Miss Lori taught us anything, it was to live right now, right today, and accept my child right where she is, not where she's going to be in a year or 5 years from now.
Before, we didn't have a band practice, and now we're having one every Friday till 5:30.
If that's what she wants to do, I'm her #1 fan, and I am right behind her, cheerleading her all the way. One thing that's changed for our family, they do have happy treats. They can buy themselves happy treats, but it has to be regulated. Doesn't this look like a better deal, though? I mean, look how much you get in there. And see how that's a better deal?
This?
Now we do live more for the moment, and we do want to stop and smell the roses, and we do want to value those things that are most important, which is our family and our kids and our relationships. And that's what I got out of the wife swap experience.